The Indy 500 is fast approaching with the 106th running of one of the most iconic races and strongest traditions in American sports. From the singing of Back Home Again in Indiana,
Back home again in Indiana.
to the releasing of the balloons before the start of the race, to the presentation of the Borg-Warner Trophy, to one of the strangest traditions in motorsports, the Indy 500 champion chugging a bottle of milk in victory lane. That's right, to cap off winning one of the most coveted events in all of sport after physical and mental exhaustion is to chug a chilled glass of milk. And if you're new to motorsports, or just expanding your horizons to IndyCar, then the tradition could seem quite strange, and frankly it is. But the Indy 500 is nothing but tradition. This tradition dates back to 1933, when after Lewis Meyer successfully won a second Indy 500 championship, enjoyed a glass of buttermilk out of habit as a result of his mother always telling him that was the best refreshment to quench your thirst on a hot day. Meyer's 1933 win would not spawn the tradition, but rather after becoming the first three-time Indy 500 champion in 1936, he once again chugged his buttermilk, but this time from a large glass bottle. An executive at the Milk Foundation was so excited when he saw Meyer's victory lane photo the following day in his newspaper that he vowed to make chugging a glass of milk an Indy 500 staple, unaware that Meyer had in fact drank buttermilk. This executive made inquiries into having Indy 500 winners continue drinking milk, and the tradition would be repeated for the next several years before racing was stopped due to World War II from 1942 to 1945. When the Indy 500 came back in 1946, the tradition of victory lane milk chugging did not come with it, as fellow three-time Indy 500 winner, now president of Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Wilbur Shaw, gave water to the winners through 1954 before being killed in a plane crash that same year. 2 years after his death, the tradition of victory lane milk was revived with 1956 Indy 500 winner Pat Flaherty. Flaherty, oddly enough, suffered from a calcium deficiency and regularly consumed milk, and consumed not one, but 2 entire bottles of milk in addition to a plentiful amount of water. The American dairy industry then decided to offer $400 to the winner and $50 to his chief mechanic, $5,000 and $500 adjusted for inflation today, provided that the driver was shown drinking milk in victory lane, after which drinking water was retired and milk has become the continuous tradition through today. There was one faux pas that took place in 1993 after that year's Indy 500 winner, Emerson Fitipaldi, pushed away the offered bottle of milk in favor of drinking orange juice, which he explained to the track commentator that he was doing to promote the Brazilian citrus drink industry, himself owning an orange grove. Motorsports fans were none too happy with Fitipaldi, booing him from the stands, and even one fan claiming that he put a curse on the 2-time Indy 500 winner that caused him to crash while leading in the closing stages the following year. The rumor is that team owner Roger Penske persuaded him to take a sip of the milk, but some diehard fans still hold the event against him. Fitipaldi, obviously realizing the colossal mistake he had made, donated the money awarded by the American Dairy Association to charity, hoping to stem some of the hate. Possibly as a direct or indirect result of Fitipaldi's actions, the American Dairy Association now asks all 33 drivers participating which milk they wish to drink if they win the race, from the options of whole, 2%, or fat-free, with the majority of drivers opting for whole milk. Some drivers opt to write in their own options, such as Juan Pablo Montoya asking for chocolate, while Ed Carpenter and Simona Di Silvestro asked for buttermilk for tradition's sake. The absence of the traditional buttermilk in the last several years is due to what the American Dairy Association says is modern buttermilk being a wholly different product than the 1930s option. Modern mass factory production is regular milk with a culture and salt added to it, creating a sour taste, versus what Meyer drank being left over from making butter and being rich and creamy. The association's communication director, Brooke Williams, offered a possible caveat on the future of options, saying, most likely tongue-in-cheek, that if we see a driver drink a full glass of buttermilk before the race, we'll give them some special consideration, but for now, we're keeping it to the 3 options. Whichever option the winner decides on, the milk is transported from a fridge near victory lane by 2 dairy farmers, also known as milk people, and the veteran milk person delivers the milk to the winner, while the rookie milk person provides the beverage to the chief mechanic and will take over as the official milk person the following year, delivering the drink to the winning driver and a new rookie handling the mechanic duties. It all sounds rather formal and coveted to be a milk person, and I cannot say that if I was an Indiana dairy farmer that I would not throw my hat in the ring to have the chance to end up in the Indy 500 victory lane for 2 years in a row. And while the Indy 500 takes place this Sunday, be sure to come back to the channel on Saturday for another video on the longest Indy 500 in history and all the details surrounding it. But until then, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your opinion on the Indy 500, the Indy 500 and milk, or just your opinion on milk. Seriously, we just really need to get the algorithm to bless this video.